So, friends, you know by now that I'm an Alleva Coppolo dealer, and I'm so excited to have these amazing basses by Jimmy. Gosh, if you just can't get a better vintage-inspired instrument than the Alleva Coppolos. They, even when I'm just tuning the instrument, I'm always just amazed at how resonant and the sustain the instruments have. Like, it's a hard thing to appreciate, honestly, until you just play one. And then once you play one, then you kind of get it. This bass is part of a very, very special series of basses that were made for NAMM, and it's part of his Lowrider series. This is an LM5, but given to a kind of very well-respected painter in the lowrider scene. Now, I'm not gonna try to act like I know much about this. I'm a middle-aged white guy living in the Midwest, so I don't know a whole lot about the lowrider culture, but I do know a little bit about, like, the finishing and the pinstriping and just like how all this stuff is, a big part of the art behind that culture. And from what I've kind of learned from Jimmy, a lot of those art, they don't sign their paints or anything like that, because their style is supposed to kind of speak for themselves in the way that, you can see a Picasso and know it's a Picasso without having to look for the signature necessarily. So this bass is an LM5. So that means you're going to have a northeastern ash body, 70s jazz pickup spacing, maple neck, maple fingerboard, bound with blocks. So basically a premium 70s jazz. This one has a two-toned badass bridge. So you've got essentially a gold bridge with the chrome saddles and screws, which is a really, really nice look. And this bass, of course, just has this incredible custom lowrider paint job on it. One of a kind. There will never be another bass like this. Don't email asking me if I can get this for you. This was done from a lowrider artist out of Texas, kind of inspired from all those years that Jimmy lived out in the Los Angeles area. But this thing is wild looking. I mean, you've got essentially what looks like, I don't even know exactly what's going on here. It looks like there's metal and gold inlays or brass inlays. It's not. That's the paint, but it just gives you that chrome and brass and gold look, plus white pinstriping and cream pinstriping. It's and all on this gorgeous glittery kind of polar white body. It's just stunning. You'll want to check the pictures too for more. And then, of course, this gorgeous board, which has some quilt in the fingerboard, plus the block inlays. Yeah, just a really amazing instrument. Really, really, truly amazing instrument. This is not an inexpensive instrument. This is obviously going to go to someone who can appreciate this culture. A lot of those big artists for the lowrider culture, they get over $100,000 just to paint those cars. So this is not an inexpensive bass by any stretch. But if you are into this style and this aesthetic, this is your chance to own a one-of-a-kind Alleva Coppolo that can never be duplicated. The tuners also are a special tuner with a really, really great ratio for tuning, so they're super smooth, and they obviously hold intonation and tuning super well. So yeah, friends, an LM5 Deluxe with this gorgeous one-of-a-kind paint job. Head over to FretSpot.com. If you see it there, it's available. Snap it up. Once it's gone, it's gone. We could do other similar, inspired designs, but there'll never be another one like this. So yeah, this thing will look great on stage, look great on camera and video. You know that it will. So head over to FretSpot.com and grab it while you can. Otherwise, if you want to order something else or have any